Chizuk from the Parsha, Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parsha's Viשלח. If there's any Parsha that teaches us in our personal life so much strength, how to build strength when we have difficult times, it's this week's Parsha. It's very well known, Shlomo Melech tells us in Kaelis, V'Yisrael ha-chochme min ha-sichles. It's much better to be smart than stupid. And much V'Yisrael ha-oyer min ha-choshech, light from darkness. And of course, we need Shlomo Melech to tell us this, the smartest person in the world. But the Tanya tells us no. Tanya tells us, V'Yisrael ha-chochme. You know where I take the chochme? From something, a stupidity that I did. You know where I take light? When something dark happened. V'Yisrael ha-choshech. Min oyer, I take it. V'Yisrael ha-oyer. You know when I'm taking light? Min ha-choshech, when I had a dark time in my life. In this week's Parsha, you see that Yaakov Avinu, he has a fight, a struggle with the Sar Shalaisa. When you have a struggle with a gangster, what do? Either you run for your life, either you call your police, either you scream Chapzim, you try to run away. What is Yaakov Avinu telling this Sar Shalaisa? I'm not letting you until you're going to give me a brucha. Are you going to ask a blessing from a gangster? But Yaakov Avinu is teaching us the fundamental of a Yid's life. When you have a difficult time, you take out a blessing from it. Look at the history of Klal Yisrael. Every time Klal Yisrael had a difficult time, we grew from it each and every time much stronger. If it's after Chorban Bayis Rishon, Chorban Bayis Sheni, after Chorban Bayis Rishon, the Nevi'im told us, every single home will suddenly become a Beis HaMikdash Ma'at. We'll build shuls all over the world, all over Eretz Yisrael, all over Yerushalayim. There's no Beis HaMikdash. Each and every place will have shuls. Your home will be a Beis HaMikdash Ma'at. After Bayis Sheni, the entire Torah Shebal Peh came after Bayis Sheni. It's very well known that Chazal tell us that Moshe Rabbeinu, when he was writing the Torah, and Hashem told him to write this, each and every letter has like crowns in the Torah, little lines on top of the letter. And he asked Hashem, what are these for? And Hashem told him, I'll call koitz v'koitz. Koitz means something that's actually hurting. Koitz is something that's not good. Why is HaKadosh Baruch Hu call it koitz? And the Rabbi Akiva is going to learn from this little crowns, from this little koitzim, from this little things that actually is hurting. He's going to learn thousands of halachas. And the Brisker tells us, you know what that means? I'll call koitz of koitz. Every time something is hurting you, you learn another halacha, and another halacha, and that's how Torah Shebal Peh was built. In this week's Parsha we see Rachel Emeni. When she passed away, she had the last son, Binyamin. And she said, Ben Oini, the son of my sorrow, of my sadness. But Yaakov Avinu said, no, call her Binyamin, we'll call him Ben Yamin, something positive. We learn in this week's Parsha that every time you have a difficult in life, grow from it. Don't fall from it. Surah Shnira, when she built the first Beis Yaakov, there were many people that were against it. When she got it first, somebody threw a rock into the window and broke the window, and it fell into the first classroom of Surah Shnira. You know what she did? She picked it up, and she made the first Evan Apina for a second. She made an Evan Apina for the second school. That's how Klal Yisrael is building. This is what you have to remember from this week's Parsha. Yaakov Avinu tells us this week, Ki b'makli avates yarden. Yaakov Avinu was left with nothing. After so much tzuras, Eliphaz took away from him everything. He was left poor. B'makli, he was left only with his stick. So Yaakov Avinu tells us, Ki b'makli, with my stick, avates yarden. I actually split the Jordan and I went through. With nothing that I had, I actually built myself. This is what everyone has to remember in this week's Parsha. Let's all take out strengths. It's Yisrael is going through difficult times, but we will absolutely grow from it. A Gitten Shabbos.